yellow. I'm going to play the Ultimate Golf Tournament, Rand Park, Tour Pro Division. Just a 9-hole course. And it's the first look, so I've not had any practices. And we'll see how we get on. Possible shot to the green to start with. Just take a look at that. Possibly worth a shot. Probably getting a load of bother if I go for that, so I'm not going to bother. I usually mess those up unless it's a really short par 4. BIRDIE, thank you very much for the good luck. Appreciate that. So I'm just going to talk through the methods and adjustments, what I'm doing, because I've measured it out many times. I'm looking at this numbered grid, the number 3. I just put the flag below that number 3 and then aim for the number 7, and I know that that is the exact length of the Bigfoot, so that's what I want to aim. And just make the requisite adjustment. I'm just estimating the drive adjustment because it's not really too important as long as I get to Bigfoot range. I'll just pick up the Bigfoot. Must have switched it out last time I played. Just to get more range on that route. So it's 5, 7. That's about 7.7 rings. So the first thing I do is count back rings from max, and then you can work out the range. So right, I've worked out the ring adjustment. I'm just going to take a look at the shape of that shot view and what my sort of preferred shot is, just like that. So to have the shot view pointing at halfway on that dark ring. So that's generally what I aim for. And then if I can get that with a tailwind, I place the cup at 2.1 rings. So right there, 2.1. And then what I'm going to do is zoom out a little bit so that I can see that blue shot view. And I'm just trying to centralize it on the screen. So once I've done that, I then zoom in so you can see how that blue line is centralised. I will then keep the perspective as best I can, like that, and I can see that the second bounce is pretty consistent on that one. It's not bouncing off to the left or the right. So I'll just try and drop that straight in the hole. Then I'm going to adjust 2.85 rings. So using the little iPad zoom tool, available to anyone. You can get that on an Android or a Apple device. It's built in as standard on the Apple. Alright, so 2.5, 2.75. I think that's about 2.85. Right about there. Come on, let's have a good start. Right. Right, okay, so I, let me think, over-adjusted and set up too close. So because it's the first hole, just gonna replay that one, see if I can learn from that shot, because I've not been playing too long. I've only been playing, what is it now, 3-4 months, so I've still got quite a bit to learn. So again, Jared, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for the good luck. Again, flag below that number 3, aim for the number 7. And shoot. So last time, over-adjusted and overshot as well. So let's see if we can get that a little bit closer this time. It's about 6.9 rings from max. Almost a crosswind on this one. So again, just going to try and find that shot shape that I like. Not quite there. So I'll just adjust the spins until I've got it. That's a bit too much. That's where I was last time and it overshot. So this time I'm just gonna add a tiny amount more backspin. With the crosswind, I tend to aim at 1.9, put the pin at 1.9. I think there's the slightest right to left on this, so I'm just gonna try and straighten it up with a touch of right. Aim at the right side of the hole. I'm gonna play 2.7, maybe 2.8 rings. So because I went long and left, with the tailwind shot, just working it out in my mind, I need to under-adjust this one. So I'm going to play maybe just a couple of percent, maybe be just short of 2.7, so it's 2.5. It's 2.75. I think I'm going to play about there. Come on. There we go. Dropped it. That's what it's all about. Learn from your mistakes, and whether you write it down or make a mental note. Yes, buddy, there is an app, Guide for Ultimate Golf, but I don't use that. I do use that for like the unfamiliar clubs. You know, if I've got to maybe play a short iron or a wedge or something like that, or a strange driver like the Holy Driver or something, then I'll use the app. But what I do is I just use a calculator. Just use the calculator, and with the Bigfoot 9 I play 1.35 at max, 1.55 at min, and then just work out the range. So max minus min. Yeah, I've got the calculation, but it's a little bit long-winded to go into. So ideally I want to get to where that number 7 is when I put the flag just under the number 3. So I want to get to this shadow, that one right there, sort of head of this shadow. It's quite a big drive. See if we can get up there. It's not looking likely, so I'll probably, in fact I'm definitely not going to play all the overpower on this one. I'm just going to play a standard shot because I don't want to be caught between clubs. So we should be playing with the root. Yeah, could have gone a little bit further there. Just about got away with that one. So again, I'm going to look for that familiar shot shape, whether it's with the root or with the Bigfoot. That's a little bit too much. Too little. I just find it really difficult to get that. To get that view. I do find it a good idea to actually screenshot and draw on the screen. Yeah, I think that shot shape's just about there. So I'm only pulling back about 0.3. I'm going to go 3.5. And now I'll just check the bounce. So again, using that same technique. Freestyle G, thanks for the good luck, buddy. Appreciate that. Thanks for dropping by. Drop on the first hole if you missed it. Which is quite a difficult hole, so really happy with the drop. Second time round, cheated a little bit. Alright, it's about as straight as they get, this one, I think. So again, putting the pin at 2.1. What I'm doing there is just looking at, you see that, you can see the that part of the guide. That's the sort of back, the back of the arc, so the front of the arc's translucent, and just looking at the back of the arc, sort of pointing at the right hand side there. I'm just going to try and straighten that up. Get that right at the pin there. Jared is the EB rule king. Yeah, he is. That's Jared's baby. Right, so we're just going to utilise that zoom feature. Straighten that wind arrow up nicely. .46 is the number. Let's see what that looks like. I just pulled up short. Come on, that's the that's one of the shots that I do struggle with. It's the one where it checks up like mad, where you get that short bounce, and I've had to sort of adapt the backspin. Right, no chance of driving the green here, so again, setting that flag underneath number 3. And I'm just gonna take out that root club just so that I can extend the range there. The fusion, make sure we're in prime position. Load that root back up. Should be, yep, Bigfoot. So we've got 5 rings right there. 5 rings from Max. Again, just get the calculator out. Work out the numbers. I think this one is uphill a little bit, so sort of I need to over adjust this, maybe 5%, I think. So I'll just sorry about that, I just interrupted the stream a minute there. Don't know what happened. Are you back? Yeah, we're back. Sorry about that. So I can't get that that nice looking bounce down there. So it's actually pointing closer to the second ring. So what I'll then need to do is a few things here. What I'll need to do is usually I play 0.6 rings. So because it's a bigger hop forwards, I'm playing 0.8 rings for the pin position, and then I'm going to have to straighten up because this is a big kick to the right. Big kick to the right on the landing. You can see it right there. It's kicking off to the right. So let's just try and straighten that up with side spin and play on the left edge. So I'm gonna aim for the left edge, straightened up. I think that's gonna be pretty close, just gonna pull back maybe 0.1. Yep, I like the look of that one. So we're gonna go .3.1 on this one. This is an over adjust. I've added 5% onto my usual numbers. I've got a feeling it's still gonna push right. So 3.1. Come on, be good. Didn't need the over adjust. I think I'd have got it then if I'd have just played one to sort of 100%, which would have been 2.99-ish, 2.98. Right, I'll remember that one. Hole 3, Rand Park. Don't over adjust next time. Still 890, not a bad TB. Let's just check out the length on this one. See if we can get up there. This is one of those holes where if you just point and shoot, you're going to get in a lot of trouble. Look at the big roll off to the left there. So always straighten it up. Always straighten that drive up. And hopefully get to the foot range, maximum big foot. Come on, keep rolling. Get up there. Just minimum route. That should be okay. A little bit more difficult shot. So that's about 7.7 rings. Looks like quite a big bounce forwards. Let's take a look. No, that's not bad actually. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to set the pin at 1.6, 1.5, 1.6. Then I'm just going to take a look at the shape of the bounce. Definitely bouncing off to the right. So just straighten that up a little bit more. And set up on the left edge. So right there. The number's 3.02. So just over 3 rings. Come on, be right. Don't stop short this time. Let's get the Albie. Come on. There we go. There we go. That felt right. That one felt right all the way through. Right, 50% drop rate. That's not bad. If we can get 5 drops on this round, I'll be happy. So we're going to go 5.3. Jeffrey, thank you very much for the good luck, mate. Very kind of you. So 5.3 rings. 3.6. Got a huge kick to the left on this one. So let's see what it looks like. With max backspin, that's a little bit short. So I'm just going to remove some backspin. That looks pretty good to me. Big kick to the left. So let's straighten it up. So that's dead at the flag. So I'm just going to move over a tick to the right. Maybe just the slightest bit more. I'm going to go at 1.7 pin position, favouring the right edge of the cup, and 2.57 rings. That looks okay. That's 2.5. $2.57. Come on, get in. Get in there. Ah, 898. So I aimed at the right edge of the flag. Just needed to aim right edge of the hole. Just an inch off. Could have dropped that one another day. Never mind. 898, it's not so bad. This is where you want the tailwind for a very easy eagle, but we've not got it. So we're going to have to go back to the same method. Putting that flag below that number 3. And then aiming for that number 7. Using the root off the tee. What I'm also going to do is just check the line in. Yep, that should be all right. Okay, rings from Max. And about 2.9. See what that looks like. Right, so that's the real checked up bounce. So I'm removing backspin to get that shot looking like I want it to. Pointing at 1.5 rings. That looks okay. think we've got a bounce to the left on this. Yeah, definite bounce to the left. So let's just straighten it up. Just maybe half a bar. And that looks all right to me. But I'm just going to pull back a little bit. So just aiming right side of the hole. I'm going 2.8, maybe 2.81. So that's 2.5, 2.75, right there, 2.8. Come on, let's get another drop. Come on. Ah. Right, okay. Maybe just 0.2 off on the length there. So I needed to set that one round about 2.1. 877, that's not great. I got a good line there. There we go, a bit of a tailwind, but I don't think I'm going to reach that one. So let's go fusion. I just want to let the wind carry this one. Right on the money. No, it was. Was right on the money, mate. Just got my offset a little bit wrong. Position, pin position. It's all right though, mate, 'cause we're gonna drop this one. Got a big kick to the right on this one. Find that nice shot shape. Two guys with minus 18. Jesus. Not normal, are they? Right, so I've got a big kick to the right. Straighten up. I mean, you can see how they do it though, to be honest, mate. 'Cause I mean, we've been playing 4 months and we're shooting, what, minus 15, minus 16. So these guys been playing 18 months, 2 years. I'm going to go right there, which is 1.8. $2.85. That's 2.5. 2.75. 2.875. 2.85. really annoys me, that. There. Come on. Come on. Need a better shot view. That's what I need. Does that Bigfoot 10 get any better? It better do. I need to upgrade that lightning rod as well. Only got level 4. Right. So we're playing at absolute minimum. Well, not absolute minimum, but minimum with the Bigfoot selected, so... about 8.4 rings. Let's just work it out. I know, mate, Bigfoot 10 will never miss. This is the one that I want to upgrade, the root, but I don't think there's any improvement from 6 to 7, is there? Could really do with a better shot view on this. That's not bad. That's not a bad looking shot. I'm going right there. Just going to go at 2 rings. I guess that's pretty straight. Possibly bouncing left. Sorry, bouncing right. So I'm just going to straighten that up. And aim left side of the flag. 2.87. So I've got 2.5. Just check that wind arrow again. Yeah, that's okay. 2.5, 2.75, 2.87. Come on, come on. Oh, what on earth was that? Did that hit the pin? That was in. That was in all the way. All the way. I'm not having that. What was that about? That was disgusting. What the hell just happened? That was dead on. Didn't even hit it too hard. Right, we're driving this one. Oh, come on. No, we're not driving this one. That's not a nice shot. No. A little bit unlucky with the winds on this round, not able to really drive anything. I'm just going to swap the ball out on this one. I'm going to go with a power 7. Because this second shot might just be a bit close with a power 10. That would alright, bang in the middle. So I've got 5, 8, and about 7.9. 3.8 wind. I've got massive hop forward on this one. And this is a tough hole. So I've got 1, possibly 8.9 rings from max. Big hop right, big hop forwards. Straighten it up. And going to play on the left edge of the cup. I'm just going to try and think about this one now. So normally I would have about 0.1 hop forwards on headwind shots. Yeah, let's not talk about bobber. Something not quite right with that guy. I think everyone's aware of that. Right, so I'm going 0.7. I'm going to play the over adjust. 2.7. Now, let me just work this out. 2.8, 5. Do you know what? Maybe a bit more. About 2.9, I think. That looks decent. I'm going to go 2.9, which is a big over adjust. Oh, hit great. Oh well, I wouldn't have dropped it anyway. So possibly 6% on that one then. Maybe 3 or 4% actually, just working it out. Yeah, I think maybe 3% on that one. Might have got it. Minus 13. Where's that leave us? In first for now. I'm sure someone will replay. Have a go at that. I think there's a couple of nice scores at the bottom. Quite a few nice scores. Yeah, some decent players still to play. So minus 13. What did we get? 1, 2. 2 drops. Is that it? 2 drops. A couple of very close shots. 3 very close. 898. 893. 895. That's not too bad. Not too bad. So there we go. That is it. 9 holes. Thank you for anyone that's joined. If you've not played the game before, feel free to click the link in the description, download the game, give us a sub to the channel if you don't mind. And thank you very much for joining me. And good luck if you're still to play. Hope I could help you. Thanks Jared, Jeffrey, BIRDIE. Thank you very much. And Mr. Freestyle G, thank you very much for watching. Signing off, going to bed. Nearly 1 AM. A full day of golfing. I've had enough now.